Hi, imagine you have been given a checkbook by a billionaire, a blank checkbook by a billionaire, and you can encash any amount. How your life will be? Interesting, right? Hi, today's topic is the secret formula to manifest anything using law of attraction part 7. Again, this is a series on mastering law of attraction, and today I'm going to talk about I am not alone part 2. In fact, last week I shared a video, I am not alone. I also explained why did I share this video, because it's lockdown and because of so many other issues happening all over the world. There are many people committing suicide. Many people give up saying that I have nobody to help me. In fact, I searched all my resources. Approached all my friends and relatives, or somewhere they feel that they've got nobody to help them, and that's where I found out we are not alone. You are not alone. And again, thanks for the response for the last video. Many people called me, and many of you commented in WhatsApp and the YouTube comments. And one comment really which touched me. A person called me and said, my 7-year-old son, after watching your video, started crying till 2 a.m. and he couldn't control himself. And he was asking only one thing to me, saying that, why did sir go through so much of challenges in his life? That really touched me. I'm really thankful for that person, who understood the pain what I went through. And his name is Jyotish. Thank you, Jyotish. Recently, me and my son went to a restaurant for a breakfast, and my son started ordering varieties of food. He started ordering, and I was just sitting opposite to him, and I was just laughing at him and asking, "Hey, just you're ordering the food. Did you check the rate list on the other side?" You know what he said? He said, "My dad is going to pay the bill, so why should I worry about what is the cost of the food?" Then I asked him, okay, let us imagine you go with your friends. After the college or during the college hours, you just go with your friends to some restaurant like this. Will you order the same way? You know what was the response? He said, no, that time I will be very particular how much money I got in my pocket, and will be very particular about how much to spend. But today, since you're there, I need not to worry about the bill. Something struck me very deeply in my heart. What he said was he depends on his father. Similarly, I depend on my father. I'm not talking about my earthly father. I'm talking about my heavenly father, the God, the creator. As I said in my last video, after 2012, when after depending on him completely, my life transformed. Very recently, my daughter got admitted in a college, and the payment was online. So my wife was insisting me, why don't you pay it? But I was having a small conversation with God. The conversation was like this: God, I have the money to pay the college fee, but this is your daughter. I'm only a guardian for her. So you need to pay, or you need to give the money to pay for her college. A small prayer I did. Believe it or not, within 2 days, I got more than her college fee. Within 2 days. And after that, I paid the college fees. I was very particular, that I should not spend money from my pocket. I will wait for God to pay for her college fees. So many people may ask, will it really work? Try it out. It works. Here I want to share some 5 points on how to have this relationship with God, or what and all we can expect from it. The first one is, this is one doubt many people ask, can we really hear God's voice? What is the answer? Yes. As I said, I've been traveling, or I've been building this relationship for more than 8 years plus, and believe it or not, a beautiful experience which I am having with God. But only thing is, don't go with your rituals, the rituals, the old religion style, of hearing God in that way, whatever they talk about, or the rituals, and then why I cannot hear God's voice. Because many times the rituals and the religions, whatever we practiced, is more about one-way communication. Okay, just pour out our worries, our feelings to God, and just come back, right? But this is not that way, okay? And second thing is like, don't expect God come and speak to you verbally, no? With your, I mean, you can just hear God speaking. No, it is from your heart. It is from your heart. Seek Him inside, okay? And it's not that you need to sit on a meditation, you need to be completely silent to listen to Him. No. You can talk to Him 24/7. As I keep saying, no, it is not only when you have problems and challenges you go to Him. You talk to Him always. I always relate this way, I say, He is not just your father, He is not just your mother, He is your friend also, He is your lover also. Okay, so that relationship, that close bondage, when you have it, the way you communicate with Him will be entirely different, and you can hear His voice from your heart, and that will be very interesting. In fact, I'll give you a testimony also. Some 1 year before, I was just cleaning my old stuffs, and suddenly I found a briefcase, okay, very old briefcase which I was using almost some 10-15 years before. Okay, small leather briefcase with a beautiful number lock. My daughter was very happy to see that briefcase, and she said, I want to open this. And I have some memory problem because 15 years before I put some number and locked it. I don't know what was the number. And I said, I don't know what is the number, and I don't know how to open it also. Because you need to know the number. It's a 3-digit number lock. My daughter was very clear that she will open it. And she said, I'm going to try it out. I said, it is a 3-digit number, okay? So it will be starting from 000, then 001, then 002. Then even just not just a number alone. I mean, after every number, you put it in order. Then you have to press the button. Then it will open. Just imagine the time what it will consume. But she was very adamant and said, no, I'm going to do it. Even if it take 2 days or 3 days, I want to open and see what is there inside. I didn't stop her. Before she could start working on it, I just said, I want to give you a tip. She asked me, what is it? Close your eyes and pray to God and ask for the wisdom to open this. You won't believe. Less than 1 minute, she opened the number lock. She got the number. Less than 1 minute. You know what was the number? It was 555. So she has to go with 001, 002, 003. So how come 555 so fast? Then I asked her, how did you find it out? Then she said, as you said, I prayed. And after that, when I was going through the last digit, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suddenly something, I felt like, just press and see this last digit. So when I pressed that number 5, it was going inside. The other 2 digits, the 00, was not going inside. So I found the last digit is 5. I was very clear, the last digit is 5. So similarly, I went to the second one, went through like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, then again, I started pressing each number. Again, when it came 5, and I pressed, it was 5. The third, the first one, the first digit, again I went from 0 to 5. When I pressed 5 went. When I opened, pressed it, it got open. One side I was able to open that day, but I don't know the other side. I said, if one side is 555, the other side is also 555. Okay, and we put 555, it got open. See, why I'm trying to share is, there are some challenges, okay, which will be beyond our limits. Okay, as I said, my daughter could have actually spent a whole 2 days or 3 days, okay, trying to open this lock. But what she did was a small prayer. Okay, that's what I always keep saying, people is, every time you have some challenges, every time you go through some challenges, just close your eyes. Or you can just, without closing your eyes also, you can just say, God, I want your help. Daddy, I want your help. Father, I want your help. Mommy, I want your help. Okay, just pour out to Him and speak to Him. When you build this kind of relationship, believe it or not, you will hear His voice. Second one, surrender to God and not to the problems or challenges what you're going through. During this lockdown period, we are hearing a lot of news about many people committing suicide. Many people been kicked out of the job. Okay, they've been thrown out of the job, or many people's salaries have been cut. We surrender, and we get panicked and we don't know what to do. But my way of saying is, surrender to Him completely. Give everything to Him. In fact, I always keep saying this, okay, my business is not controlled by me. Okay, I don't control my business. My business is controlled by God. I surrendered not only my business, I surrender my family, I surrender my parents, I surrender everything which belongs to me to Him and say, just God, you lead me, you give me the wisdom, the knowledge to run this. And that's the reason I say I have never come across any challenges, any problems in my life. Because when He is there, He takes care of us at every area of our life. Third one, refuse to be limited with your thinking, with your knowledge. Many times, we just see from our point of view and say, okay, this is not possible. Okay, this is not possible. So this is the end of it. In fact, some people claim that science couldn't prove God. I'm sorry to say that science couldn't prove many things. Many things, okay? And maybe 100 years before what science couldn't prove, today they are proving it, correct? So there are more things to be proved. So don't see from that point of view, okay? Because as I keep saying, you need to see from your heart, feel from your heart. And again, another testimony which I came across, one girl actually, who was very close with me, and I used to share how I built the relationship with God. She was with the company on internship, and that was the last day where she has to submit a project. And the project was a small program which has to be submitted before that particular day. Okay, if she is not able to complete that particular project, the entire internship is of waste. She will not get a certificate. And what she said was she was struggling for 6 hours and the program was not getting executed. And she tried everything. And suddenly she remembered what I used to say here, ask God. She just closed her eyes and said, God, I don't know where I am. God, I don't know why I am stuck. I don't know which line is wrong, but the program is not getting executed. Immediately she felt from her heart, go to page number 2 and so line, you'll see. Immediately she went to page number 2 when she saw a small dot was missing. After that, next second, she was able to execute the program. So this is where, to hear God's voice. Don't get limited with your thinking. Refuse to be limited with your thinking. The fourth one, refuse to be poor. Yes. Forget about what situation you are. Forget about who you are, what's your background, what's your education qualification. Forget about all that. Your God is unlimited. God is unlimited, and when your Father, your God, is rich enough, who are you? You're also rich. You're also unlimited. So when you build that relationship with God, everything starts to change. As I said, it comes only with practice. You practice it, you will see it. The final one, the fifth one, find your purpose. Today, many people, though they are doing something, okay, they are maybe in a very good position, they are making good money also, but somewhere they are not happy. Somewhere they feel this is not for me. You know why? Because they don't know their purpose. I always put the other way. Let us imagine there's a guy, okay, was manufactured a mobile or a computer. Okay, the person who created the mobile or the computer. The question is he having more knowledge about the computer or the mobile, or the person working on the mobile or the computer has more knowledge? Obviously, the person who created the mobile or the computer has more knowledge about it rather than the person working on it. Similarly, our Creator knows more about us, and Creator has created for a purpose. So if you want to know what is your purpose in this earth, the best way is not to go behind an astrologer or a palmistry or some other kind of rituals, okay, to find out what is your purpose through some third person. Okay, always go back to God, the Creator. As I keep saying, when you start building this relationship, the way God will guide you will be amazing. And the bottom line is you will have a lot of peace. So as I keep saying, I'm trying to help people all over the world, okay, to whatever knowledge I have. If you're stuck somewhere and you find that, okay, there's no one to help me, there's no one to guide me, well, okay, I'm there. As I keep saying, this program is completely online. You can be any part of the world, okay, and I'll be there to help you out in whatever way I can be there. And again, if you need my help, please do call me. I'm there to help you out. Again, Wilfred Stanley signing off from Rapid Mind Power. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day.